behind. These guys will start behind the the Ferrari on the front row. It's got Checo here in the garage, looking focused. He's been in some form this year. He seems to be closer to Max, not just in qualifying pace, but race pace too. Pushing really, really hard, but he seems to have had the edge over Max all the way through. But yeah, pushing really hard, a little bit too hard, crashed at 48. He'll still start P3. They've changed his gearbox as a precaution, but that's no penalty, so he'll start P3 on the grid. Today, on the clean side, he's got his eyes on trying to jump Carlos Sainz at the start and riding into P2. And we'll just pop over to the other side of the garage. Have a look at Max, who actually now is in the car. He's got Tomo, team photographer, taking a few final snaps. Max is getting the final clips, bolt into the car. He's been P4 throughout all the practices, P4 really throughout qualifying. Just hasn't really felt comfortable with the car. Obviously he wanted more from qualifying, but just hasn't felt comfortable. I'd be having some eyes on him right at the start, because you'll know that that's a real opportunity to make up one place. And now we'll wander down to Mercedes. Very difficult weekend for these guys. I think they came here with real high hopes after really turning things around in Spain with the big update package that seemed to cure the porpoising that has affected them all year. That said, they knew coming here to Monaco, a track that's always kind of been a bogey track for them, that it was going to be difficult, and so it's proved. That said, both cars in the top 8. This guy, George Russell, seems to have had the edge over Lewis in the last couple of races, and that's continued here to Monaco. P6, he was saying that he's going to take a high risk, high reward strategy to this race if there is rain. At the moment, I'm just going to actually whack the camera. At the moment, it is looking pretty overcast. The weather can change really quickly down here on the French Riviera. So the forecast at the moment is saying that it's set to miss, but you just don't know if it hits. George saying high risk, high reward. Lewis was a little bit more frustrated with how things went. I think, ultimately luck just hasn't been on his side this year. He's had a number of things like safety cars that haven't played to his strength. He'll start P8 today, and pretty disappointed and frustrated with the way that the car was performing. And that, folks, brings us to the end of our pit lane tour. Thanks very much for watching. I'll just give you another look at the clouds above, give you an eye on the weather. I think that's what we'll be talking about for the next 45 minutes or so as we wait for the start of the race. The cars will be leaving the pit lane in about 5 minutes to take their spots out there. The grandstands are packed, the excitement is building. This pit lane is full of celebrities that you'll get to see on the grid shortly, when my great guy Charlie's going to head out there with a camera and put all the best content you'll find on social media. Follow us on our social channels as well, and don't forget to watch the pre-race show on F1 TV with Rosanna and Will. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Lawrence Brello, and I'll see you very, very soon.